district-wide recognition ceremony. My name is Dawn Cornell. I'm the Executive Director of Communications, and we are so honored that you could join us tonight for the accomplishment and achievements of our staff and students over this past semester. Congratulations to all of our students for your hard work and dedication, and we are so proud that we can honor both you and our staff tonight. At this time, I would like to recognize our leadership team that is on the stage. First, we have Dr. Marty Crawford, Superintendent of Schools. Mr. Ron Jones, Chief Administrative Officer, Area 3. Dr. Christy Hansen, Chief Administrative Officer, Area 1. Mr. Raleigh Sanchez, Chief Administrative Officer, Area 2. And Ms. Sharon Roy, she's our Chief Human Resource Officer. And at this time, I'd like to ask Dr. Crawford to make a few congratulatory remarks.
Thank you, Ms. Parnell. Welcome to Venerable Caldwell Auditorium. Tonight, we're sharing the stage at a place to where Elvis once played. Some of y'all that are in here, especially younger folks, don't know who Elvis was, or Jerry Lee Lewis or Chuck Berry. So it's historic in here. Who knows? There may be the next Elvis, the next Chuck Berry, or the next Jerry Lee Lewis walk across our stage tonight. We're extremely proud of our students and our staff. This is our my favorite time of year, other than Christmas, because we're getting to celebrate the great things that Tyler ISD is doing, and that's our teachers and our students. We're so proud of everyone that's going to be walking across the stage tonight and then some, but tonight's a night for them. It's an opportunity for us at Central Administration that don't get to see students on such an acute level, or even our teachers on a daily basis, to say thank you for your effort and your energy, and congratulations on your accomplishment. Welcome to the night. You certainly did not come here to hear me talk, so we're going to get on to the good stuff. Again, congratulations, parents, family members, and friends. Welcome to Caldwell Auditorium, and thank you for your support of Tyler ISD. Ms. Parnell?
Well, as Dr. Crawford said, let's get straight to business, and we're going to start with our first recognition tonight, and I can't think of a better recognition to begin with, and that's for one of our volunteers. I'd like to congratulate Ms. Naomi Pernella for logging the most volunteer hours across the district through her service at Jones Elementary School, and she has logged more than 700 volunteer hours. So we are so proud of her. We'd like to ask her to come forward. Next, we will begin with our department recognitions, and for the first time this year, the Communications Department and TISD TV hosted the TV Rising Star Film Festival. Awards competition was held earlier this year, this spring, and joining me on stage right now is Ms. Carrie Clark, she's with Suddenlink, and Ms. Angela Deutsch, our coordinator at TISD TV. And we would like to thank Suddenlink for their sponsorship of this event, and to all the many students that entered this competition. We will actually be putting the winners' PSAs and the different entries that they had on our website, so you'll need to look for those in the near future and for those postings. So at this time, students, we're going to start with our finalists, and we'll ask them to come forward as their name is called out. And we have Boston Atkins from Bell Elementary School. Boston was a film festival finalist for the PSA category. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Boston.
Sashi Dalal from Moore Middle School. He was the finalist in the story category. Jordan Dayalt from Hubbard Middle School. He was a finalist in the public service announcement category. Kelsey Duncan, Hubbard Middle School. She was a film festival finalist for the PSA category. Joseph Ellis, CTC Film Festival finalist for animation. Amy French with the CTC Center, a finalist in animation. Luke Hamilton from the CT Center, Film Festival finalist in the story category. Kendall Jensen, Hubbard Middle School, a finalist in PSA category. Christopher Martinez from Hogg Middle School, a finalist in the PSA category. Mason Anthony, a finalist in the public service announcement from Hubbard Middle School. Jemiah Whitaker, a finalist in the public service announcement category, also from Hubbard Middle School. And congratulations to all those finalists. And now, with our film festival, we would like to announce those who actually placed in the competition. The first is Michael Chandler from the Career and Technology Center, and is a winner in the story category, as well as animation and class-produced animation first place. Congratulations. Our next winner is Asher Douglas, who is a Film Festival finalist in animation, and also Film Festival student-produced animation first place. Congratulations to Asher. Martin Burns from the Career and Technology Center, a finalist in the story category, and also placed first in the class-produced story category. David Costilla from the Career and Technology Center. He was a Film Festival finalist in the story category, also class-produced story winner first place. Caleb Franks from the Career and Technology Center, a finalist in the story category, also won first place in the class-produced category. Chris McCabe, a finalist in the story category, and also first place in the class-produced category. Olga Ortega, a finalist in the story category, first place in the class-produced category. Ethan Rhodes, Moore Middle School, a finalist in the story category, first place in the student-produced category. Daisy Kay from Moore Middle School, first place in the student-produced story category. Nayeli Curlo, a Film Festival finalist in the PSA category, as well as second place in the class-produced category in PSA. Daniel Mon from Bell Elementary School, a finalist in the PSA category, as well as second place in the class-produced film festival category. Lorelei Walker from Bell Elementary School. She's a finalist in the PSA category, as well as second place in the class-produced category. Addie Saxon from Hubbard Middle School, a finalist in the PSA category, as well as first place in the class-produced category. Michaela Taylor from Bell Elementary School, a finalist in the PSA category, as well as second place in the student-produced category. And we have Emily Petrancourt from Bell Elementary School, student-produced PSA second place, and also a finalist. Okay, we'll make sure to get that to her as well. Well, congratulations to all our entries. Thank you so much to Suddenlink for their sponsorship. We could not have done this without them. Let's give them all another round of applause. Next we're going to introduce our department achievements and accomplishments, and we're going to start with human resources. And I'd like to ask Amy Broadus to please come forward. She's receiving her master's degree from the University of Texas at Tyler. Next, we have Artemis Lawrence receiving her master's degree from the University of Texas at Tyler.
Artemis.
Okay, and next then we have our purchasing department. We would like to introduce Nakia Burrell for receiving the Award of Merit for Purchasing Operations. Technology Services is next with Brittany Salvato. She received her master's degree from the University of Texas at Tyler. Michelle Carpenter is next. Michelle completed the requirements to be a certified Texas School Business Specialist. Congratulations, Michelle. Transportation is next. Mr. Charles Turner. He received a grant through the Tyler ISD Foundation and Tyler Citizens called Star Seats to give students with special needs a more comfortable, safe, and secure ride while riding on the bus. Congratulations to all the staff and for their accomplishments. Next, we'd like to start with our campus recognitions, and our first campus is Austin Elementary School.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Walter Perez, and I'm the proud principal of Austin Elementary. And tonight, we are recognizing some superlative students and teachers, and I am so proud of all of them. The first to be recognized is Ricardo Alvarez, his 4th grade bilingual class, being recognized as an overall winner in the Smith County Math Contest. Next is Aaron Castillo, and he will receive actually 3 recognitions. First of all, receiving a National Award for Love Math Award. Also being one of 10 students recognized at the national level through the Think Through Math Students Love Math Contest. So he was one of the 10 finalists. And being recognized as top 10 student in the Smith County Math Contest. Next is Leslie Bernal, receiving 1st place in the Smith County Bar Foundation Annual Law Poster Contest and winning 3rd place at the state level. Stephanie Castillo was recognized as top 10 students in the Smith County Math Contest. Jennifer Castillo participated in the 5th grade Fresh 15 team. Michael Cerda participated in the 5th grade Fresh 15 team. Ashley Flores participated in the 5th grade Fresh 15 team. Oscar Garcia, teacher at Austin Elementary, running and placing 31st in his division for the Fresh 15 community race. Our incredible assistant principal, Raquel Hammonds, donating hair to the Pantene Beautiful Length program that provides free real hair wigs for women battling cancer. Jocelyn Ibarra being recognized as top 10 students in the Smith County Math Contest. Andres Mancilla being recognized as top 10 student in the Smith Math Contest. Christopher Mancilla participating in the 5th grade Fresh 15 team. Eileen Mojica participating in the 5th grade Fresh 15 team. Alexia Morales, this student will receive 2 recognitions. First of all, receiving cheer honors of first place at the Dallas Convention Center, first place in Garland CGA Nationals, and first place in the Cowboy Nationals in Frisco. And also Alexia was participating in the 5th grade Fresh 15 team. Brian Perdomo being recognized as top 10 student in the Smith County Math Contest. Isabella Perez donating her hair to the Pantene Beautiful Length program that provides free real hair wigs for women battling cancer. Catherine Ramirez participated in the 5th grade Fresh 15 team. Lucia Rodriguez participated in the 5th grade Fresh 15 team. Manuel Salcedo being recognized as top 10 student in the Smith County Math Contest. Lisbeth Servin being the top student in the Smith County Sandal Math Competition, top place. Hannah Westwood performing in the artistic dance concept ballet presentation of Beauty and the Beast. And last but not least, Melba Williams, our art teacher at Austin Elementary, being awarded $907 grant from the Tyler ISD Foundation titled Using Chromebooks, the Newest Art Tool.
Next, we have Bell Elementary Global Communications Academy. Good evening. My name is Carrie Hampton. I'm the proud principal of Bell Elementary. We have some amazing leaders, and we are so proud of their hard work and excited to recognize them tonight. First, we have Emily Bettencourt. She is one of our Rising Star Awards from the Film Festival. We also have Jackson Auer. He was also participating in the PSA on bullying and is a Rising Star finalist. Next is Charlie Bias, and he placed first place in the ball throw for distance in the Special Olympics.
All right, Charlie. Good job, Charlie.
Mason Fallon is being selected to attend the Junior National Young Leaders Conference in Washington, D.C. this summer. Zoe Hampton is being awarded for her artwork entitled Flowers, where she won honorable mention in the Mineola Art Show. Next, we have Jenna Hill. She is graduating this weekend with a Bachelor's of Education degree from Stephen F. Austin State University. Our next teacher is Shanna Hill. She is actually receiving 2 awards this evening. She has been selected to present at the Texas Regional Collaborative Conference in Austin this summer. And she has also received her master's degree in elementary education with an emphasis in reading from Stephen F. Austin State University. Our next student leader is Ariana Moni, and she was awarded the Miss Petite Fashionetta 2016 and Miss Most Likely to Succeed by the local chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority. Miss Diana Smith, she has also been selected to present at the Texas Regional Collaborative Conference in Austin this summer. Congratulations.
Our next campus is Bonner Elementary School.
Good evening. My name is Bobby Markle. I'm the proud principal of Bonner Elementary. And we're going to be recognizing some staff and students tonight. First recognition is the staff member George Brigman for receiving the Distinguished Service to the Profession Award given by Young Audiences.
Congratulations.
Student Noemi Espinoza for the PTA Reflections Art Contest Honorable Mention. Elizabeth Hernandez for the PTA Reflections Art Contest Award of Merit. Jasmine Martinez for the PTA Reflections Art Contest Award of Merit. Melissa Lozano for the PTA Reflections Art Contest Honorable Mention. Vicente Garcia Jr., PTA Reflections Art Contest Award of Merit. David Hernandez, the PTA Reflections Art Contest Honorable Mention. Edith Martinez, the PTA Reflections Art Contest Award of Merit. Sherilyn Monsivais for the PBK Calendar Tri-State Contest winner. Alexis Monsivais for the receiving first place in the 3rd grade division at the East Essex State Fair Rodeo Art Contest and PTA Reflections Art Contest Honorable Mention. Daniel Munoz for the East Texas State Fair Academic Rodeo Art Contest Honorable Mention in the 3rd grade division. Juan Penalosa for the PTA Reflections Art Contest Honorable Mention. And Latavian Swindle for the PTA Reflections Art Contest Award of Excellence.
Next, we have Boulter Middle School.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rodney Curry, and I am the principal of Boulter Middle School, and we would like to honor the following Vikings. We have the recipient of the Junior Base Superior Rating Award. We have Ms. Kanisha Beal. Carlisa Green.
Junior Base Superior Rating.
She received the Junior Base Superior Rating as well.
There you go.
We have Isabel Chicas. Isabel is the recipient of 2 awards. She is the Junior Base Superior Rating recipient, and also she is a finalist in the Fit City Tyler Fit for Life Art Contest. Carrington Simmons, recipient of the Junior Base Superior Rating Award. Michaela Sims. She also received a Junior Base Superior Rating. David Trammell received a Junior Base Superior Rating. Come on, David. And last but not least, we have Antonio Moore. He received the Junior Base Superior Rating. Our last award for tonight and recipient goes to a teacher who's very deserving, who received an award for her excellence in teaching. She is the recipient of the Young Audience Award, Ms. Crystalline Milligan.
Ms. Milligan.
Thank you.
Next, we have Clarkston Elementary School.
Good evening. My name is Gretchen Abbey. I'm the principal of Clarkston Elementary School, and I'm very, very proud to honor our recipients this evening. Our first recipient is Emma Bennett for winning a cash prize for her art in the Fit City Tyler Youth Art Contest. Our next recipient receives 2 awards. His name is Jabrin Karsten. His first award is he received 3rd place for his art in the MLK Unity in the Community Art Contest. And he also won a cash prize for his art in the Fit City Tyler Youth Art Contest. Our next recipient is a staff member named is Shannon Johnson. She received a Tyler Foundation Grants for Good Ideas grant to create a library of hands-on math games for students to check out and take home and play with their family. Our next recipient is Lindsay Zaya. She also received the Tyler ISD Grants for Good Ideas for our Imagineers and STEM Club. Thank you.
Our next campus is Dogan Middle School.
Good evening, Vanessa Holmes, principal of the Rising Dogan Middle School, here to recognize our amazing students. Emily Calderon, receiving Division I Superior Rating for Sight Reading, Division II Excellent Rating for Stage Performance at UIL. We have next Andrea Ellis. She'll receive 2. She received a Division I Superior Rating in Cello at the UIL Solo Ensemble Contest, and also Division I Superior for Sight Reading, Division II Excellent for Stage Performance at UIL. Nayla Garza, receiving Division II Excellent Rating in Violin at UIL Solo and Ensemble. George Lopez, receiving medal for his artwork in the vase competition. Frank Martinez, receiving Division I Superior Rating in Violin at UIL Solo and Ensemble. Elizabeth Murillo will be receiving 2 for Division II Excellent Rating in the viola at Solo Ensemble, and Division I Superior for Sight Reading and Division II Excellent for Stage Performance at UIL. Next, we have Baby Padilla. Baby received a medal for her artwork in the vase competition. Himana Rizzo, Division I Superior Rating, Sight Reading, Division II Excellent Stage Performance at UIL. Anthony Viramontes, receiving medal for his artwork in the vase competition. Denise Zavala, receiving Division I Superior for Sight Reading and Division II Excellent for Stage Performance at UIL. We also want to recognize our awesome instructors. We have Ms. Shepard, who's our art instructor, and Ms. Sarah Reason, who is our orchestra teacher, who works with these students every day, and we want to thank them for their awesome work.
Next, we have Griffin Elementary School. No, actually, my mistake, we have Douglas Elementary School.
I'd like to recognize Dana Ogden for receiving the Citgo Fueling Education Grant Award, and it's over $1,000 worth of school supplies, and she'll be attending Science in the Rockies, a workshop in Denver, Colorado.
Griffin Elementary School.
Good evening, I'm Brandon Chandler, principal at Griffin Elementary, and I'd like to recognize the following awesome Bulldogs. Ulissa Delgado for receiving first place in the physical category of the science fair. Alex Xavier Galvan for receiving first place in the science fair. Naive Gonzalez for receiving first place in the Earth category of the Science Fair. Isaac Lagunas for receiving second place in the Biology category in the Science Fair. Jada Rodriguez for receiving third place in the Science Fair. Jocelyn Serrano for receiving second place in the Science Fair. And last but not least, Alexander Villegas for receiving second place in riding at the Academic Rodeo.
Our next campus is Hogg Middle School.
Good evening. My name is Eddie Dunn. I'm the proud principal of James S. Hogg Middle School. I'd like to make a special note tonight. Last year we did not have any participants in UIL activities and in competition. This year we are honoring 57 students tonight. Very, very proud of them. Okay, we'll start to come forward. First recipient, Kyra Adams, Academic Rodeo One Act Play Festival, outstanding rating. Yesenia Alvarez, Academic Rodeo One Act Play Festival, outstanding rating. Julia Agate, receiving 4th place, UIL Science Competition. Emily Barrera, receiving 6th place, UIL Chess Puzzle. Kelsey Bell, receiving 4th place, UIL Listening Skills, and 1st Division Choir Solo Ensemble. I have 2 of those after the part. Kennedy Biggs, receiving 1st Division Choir Solo Ensemble. Way to go. Lorena Borja, reading 2nd place, UIL Oral Reading, and receiving 1st Division Choir Solo Ensemble. Irene Cornita, receiving 5th place, UIL Dictionary Competition. Adam Garcia, 5th place, UIL Music Memory. Maxie Gardanica, receiving 1st place, UIL Editorial Writing. Outstanding. Louis Garza, receiving 5th place, UIL Art. Devin Green, receiving 6th place, UIL Science, 6th place, Music Memory, and Rotary Club Student Award recipient. And if they gave awards for students who selfishly help out around their campus without being asked, Devin would receive a Gold Star Award. He is an amazing young man. Giselle Hernandez, receiving 1st Division Choir Solo Ensemble. 2 awards, Ashante Jones receiving 1st Division Choir Solo Ensemble and UIL One Act Play Special Award. Excuse me, a 3rd award, Academic Rodeo One Act Play Festival, outstanding rating as well. Lily Leon receiving 1st Division Choir Solo Ensemble. Sylvia Leon receiving 1st Division Choir Solo Ensemble. Yvette Lopez, 1st Division Choir Solo Ensemble. Melissa Medina receiving One Act Play Special Award, UIL. Melissa Medina receiving Academic Rodeo One Act Play Festival, outstanding rating as well. Layla Perez, 1st Division Choir Solo Ensemble. I would like to add, if my memory serves me well, we had participants in every single UIL event in competition this year. Way to go, Razorbacks. Samira Richardson, 1st Division Choir Solo Ensemble. Cecilia Sanchez, 1st Division Choir Solo Ensemble. London Urbina, 6th place UIL Listening Skills, 1st place Literary Council Writing Competition. Jonathan Valadez, 3rd place UIL Music Memory. Jalen Valdez, 2nd place Art Competition. Roxana Velasco, 5th place UIL impromptu speaking. Jerron Wise receiving 1st Division Choir Solo Ensemble and UIL One Act Play Special Award. And a 3rd award, Academic Rodeo One Act Play Festival Outstanding Rating. Outstanding young man. Monica Zavala, Academic Rodeo One Act Play Festival Outstanding Rating. Thank you. Way to go, Hog Razorbacks. Thank you, sir.
Next, we have Hubbard Middle School.
Good evening, Kevin Blaine, principal at Hubbard Middle School. Proud to introduce to you Annika McClure, a film festival finalist, public service announcement. Next, Maddie Trimble, film festival finalist, public service announcement. Mr. Katavian Walker, also film festival finalist, public service announcement. Next we have Ms. Kelsey Duncan. She received the Rotary Young Citizens Award. And finally, Mr. Robbie Leach, receiving the Rotary Young Citizens Award. Thank you.
Robbie, tell about leadership.
Our next campus is Dr. Brian C. Jack Elementary School.
Good evening, I'm Patty Henderson, principal at Jack Elementary, and I'm about to recognize some wonderful leaders. At our school, we work really hard to show leadership with the 7 habits. One of them is also doing community service within our school, but these guys took it a step further and did community service outside the school. So our first recipient is Trude Lamb. She actually organized a 5th grade service project called Be the Change to aid for children in Ghana, Africa. And that caught on so well that all the rest of our recipients have kind of a little group that this was their first project to do together, and there's more to come. So this is an awesome group that collected money to donate to another child in Ghana to help with recovery expenses. All of these students are recognized for this. Molly Cannon. Jacob Cannon. Grant Cannon. One more Cannon. Trace Cannon. Cash McClure. Blake McClure. Blair Lamb. And last but not least, Chase Teachgraber. Be watching them to do a lot of leadership activities throughout this year and many years to come. Thank you.
Our next campus is Jones Elementary.
Good evening, I'm Lisa Schwartz, the principal at Jones Elementary. Our first recipient tonight is Miss Savannah Brown, who is in our PSP speech program. She completed a challenge with the Tyler Public Library and has read 1,000 books prior to entering kindergarten. Our next recipient is Tracy Dingler, a 2nd grade teacher at Jones, Her class won the Achieve 3000 Read to Succeed contest and are national winners for completing the most lessons over the contest period. Our next recipient is our amazing lead custodian who took and passed her United States citizenship test. Our next recipient is our pre-K teacher, Shirley Petkovich, and she has been appointed the Commissioner of Henderson County Boy Scouts. Our last recipient of the evening is Miss Lakeisha Williamson, who has been elected into the honors program at Jarvis Christian College.
Our next campus is Moore MST Magnet School.
Good evening, folks. My name is Claude Lane. I'm principal at Moore MST Magnet School. And before I announce our Super Mustangs, I just want to compliment Mr. Perez. I mean, this is why we do this in education. When I'm listening to these little girls that are cutting their hair for cancer victims and talking and sitting beside my middle school kids, it just brings tears to our eyes. What a self-sacrificing act of love. Congratulations. Let's give them a round of applause. I just thought that was awesome. Okay, so our Moore Mustangs, these are for Science Fair. So our first recipient is receiving from the East Texas State Fair, Science Fair, first place environmental, Anna Ortega. Next for East Texas State Fair, Science Fair, first place physical, Coy McKenzie. Next recipient is placed in two different categories. First of all, the Tyler Junior College Science Fair, third place for 8th grade physical, and the East Texas Regional Science Fair, second place, junior biological for his project, Magnetic Trains of Tomorrow, and the opportunity to advance to the Texas Science and Engineering Science Fair. Congratulations to Ethan Rhodes. Next is for the Science Fair participant, Tyler Junior College Science Fair, first place, 7th grade biological, Isaiah Riviera. East Texas State Fair, Science Fair, second place, behavioral, Anna Ruiz. Next student placed in two different categories. First at the Tyler Junior College Science Fair, second place, 8th grade biological, and then at the East Texas Regional Science Fair competition, and he won the American Psychological Award for his project, Hey Siri, Are You Distracting Me? Congratulations, Zachary Sorrells. And I'm proud to say the next recipient has only been in Tyler ISD 5 months, and we stole her from a little town south of Tyler, from an ISD over there, and we're so proud to have this art teacher. She's just recently been recognized at Moore as a featured artist in the E-Guide magazine. Congratulations, Debbie Wilbanks, Moore MST Magnet School.
Thank you, Mr. Lane. Next, we have Orr Elementary School.
Good evening, I'm Tara Brown, the principal of the Orr Amazing Elementary, and I have with me tonight Edgar Gonzalez. He won 2nd place overall state out of 60,000 students for PTA Reflections.
Next, we have Owens Elementary School.
Here we go.
Okay, so we have our first star student up here from Owens Elementary, and this would be Mr. Mason Garcia. And, excuse me, and let me find mine. We have a little organization issue working back here. Mason. And Mason is being recognized tonight for being the American Heart Association's top fundraiser during this spring's Jump Rope for Heart initiative at Owens, and he raised $400 for our campus. Next would be Miss Destiny McGrew, who's a new inductee into the National Elementary Honor Society chapter at Owens. Riley Williams wins 2 awards tonight. She was a finalist in the PTA Reflections Contest in the area of visual arts, and she's also a new member of our chapter of Honor Society. Aubrey Sheffield, National Honor Society. Brody Rogers, National Elementary Honor Society. Miss Morgan Miller, National Elementary Honor Society. Will Clemens, National Elementary Honor Society. Ava Flewelling, National Elementary Honor Society inductee. Clara Dobbins, National Elementary Honor Society. Brady Fila, National Elementary Honor Society. Adrian Bueno, National Elementary Honor Society. Carter Hudspeth, National Elementary Honor Society inductee. Kanan Mercer, National Elementary Honor Society. Brandon Miles, PTA Reflections Contest in the area of photography. Jacqueline Jones is with us tonight. She wins 2 awards, National Elementary Honor Society. She was also a finalist in the PTA Reflections Contest in Visual Arts. Keaton Jackson, National Elementary Honor Society. And Raleigh Johnson, National Elementary Honor Society. And Haley Perez, who was 4th place overall in the Smith County Junior Livestock Show Rabbit Competition. Mr. Cole Terry has made it tonight, and he's a National Elementary Honor Society member. And another great girl, Zoe Ashley, National Elementary Honor Society. Last but not least, we have a star teacher among us tonight. Stacy Finley was awarded the prestigious Owens PTA Lifetime Membership designation this year for her service and dedication. Next, we have Rice Elementary School.
Good evening, I'm Shelley Bosley, principal of Rice Elementary, and I'm so excited to introduce you to these Rice Rangers. First of all, we have Jamarian Gates. He won 1st place in the citywide Unity and the Community Art Contest. Next, we have Emily Parker. She was our campus winner for the American Heart Association Jump Rope for Heart, raising over $500. And next we have Uriah Tolliver. He won second place in the East Texas Fair Academic Rodeo Spelling Bee for second grade. Have a great evening.
Robert E. Lee High School.
Good evening. My name is Brian Pendleton. I'm the Associate Principal at Robert E. Lee High School. I have the pleasure, first of all, Walker Moore. He won a gold medal, first place in the Taste of Tyler Snap Hot Food Cooking Challenge and brought $300 donation to the program. Next we have Abigail Cernal, also won a first place gold medal in the Taste of Tyler Snap Hot Food Cooking Challenge and brought in $300 to the program. Next we have Casey Peterson. She received an academic All-State in football. Yes, that was football. Actually, Casey was one of our athletic trainers. And finally we have Allison Paxson. Also received an academic All-State for football. I believe Allison actually played football. Yes. Another athletic trainer.
Thank you. Next we have St. Louis Early Education Center, Head Start.
Good evening. My name is Stacy Miles, and I'm the Director of Head Start and Principal of St. Louis Early Childhood Center. Today we would like to recognize DeAndrea Choice for receiving her Master's in Elementary Education and receiving her Community Health Worker certification.
Our next campus is Three Lakes Middle School.
Hey, good evening. I'm Forrest Kaiser. I'm the principal of Three Lakes Middle School. It has been an amazing year opening up our first secondary campus in over 50 years. And part of what has made it so amazing is students just like these that we're going to recognize tonight. So please join me as I celebrate our Gator students. I'm going to start with Gage Adams for winning third place in the District 6th grade number sense contest. Kendall Berkfeld, being a vase art competition regional medalist. Lola Clark, placing first in the District 7th grade Ready Writing. Cole Dobbins, as an all-region band member. Isabel Frere, vase art competition regional medalist. DeKyron Hall, vase art competition regional medalist. Emily Hicks, placing first in the District 7th grade dictionary skills contest. Lauren Hines, vase art competition regional medalist. An amazing dancer. Bryn Husky, placing second in the District 6th grade Ready Writing contest. Rodney Johnson, all-region band member. Kamaya Lamia actually is receiving 2 awards. First for vase art competition regional medalist, and second for placing second in the District 6th grade calculator applications contest. Clayton Merritt, vase art competition regional medalist. Tara Maryland, placing second in the District 7th grade Ready Writing. Madison Osborne, placing second in the District 8th grade science contest. Garrett Overton, all-region band member. Christian Quarles, all-region band member. Aretha Rahman, vase art competition regional medalist. Karime Ramirez, vase art competition regional medalist. Dylan Rogers, placing third in the district's 7th grade listening skills contest. Esteban Soto, all-region band member. Cole Teachcraft, collecting money to donate to a child in Ghana to help with recovery expenses. Of course, Jack's public service runs deep. Jalen Tinsley, member of the Region 21 Middle School All-Region Choir for this year. Caitlin Turner, bass art competition regional medalist. And KSR Yasin actually is receiving 2 awards tonight. First for bass art competition regional medalist, and then also for placing first in the district's 6th grade calculator applications contest. Ladies and gentlemen, the 3-leg skaters. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kaiser. Our next campus is John Tyler High School.
Good evening, Tyler ISD. I'm Clay Scarborough, Dean of Instruction at the John Tyler High School. Before we call these kids out, I want to recognize the teacher largely responsible for a lot of these kids being up here. Miss Graybill's down in front. Thank you so much, ma'am, for all your work. First, Juan Albitter for placing third at Skills USA State Competition in Criminal Justice. Eliud Alvarez, Tyler Public Library Card Contest. Jordan. Christian Ariajo, placing third at Skills USA State Competition. Christopher Garcia, placing third at Skills USA State Competition. Christopher Garcia, he also, that's the same guy. Kevin Gomez, placing third at the Skills USA State Competition. Alonzo Ramirez for placing third at the Skills USA State Competition. And finally, Amy Valdez. She's receiving the 2016 John H. Poteet Scholarship, and she placed third at the Skills USA State Competition.
Very good.
Thank you. And our final campus this evening is Andy Woods Elementary School.
Good evening. I'm Rachel Bennett, Assistant Principal at the most amazing Andy Woods Elementary. Tonight we are celebrating some awesome students and a wonderful teacher. First, we've got Nathaniel Kirksey, who earned his God and Country, Carnival, Robotics, Camping, and Good Manners badges in Boy Scouts. We've also got Francisca Kirksey, who earned the Goal Getter badge in Girl Scouts. One more student, Mr. Levi Lerner, received the Tiger badge in Boy Scouts. And our wonderful kindergarten teacher, Ms. Caitlin Schultz, received a grant for iPads through Donor's Choice.
Well, as we conclude tonight, we appreciate everyone that's been here. I want to make sure and recognize district staff that's not on the stage with us tonight. If you're part of central office, you do a lot of things behind the scenes. We don't give you enough recognition. Would you please stand tonight so that we can give you a little bit of an ovation? That's you, Miss Hiddle, Miss Kano. There you go. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming out tonight. It's been a great night. Thank you for choosing Tyler ISD and letting us educate your kids. Thank you. Have a great, safe trip home. Thank you.